So we're already reporting over 3 lakh fresh cases a day for a week now. Over 3,000 deaths for the third consecutive day. And this is as per government released data. So how long will this nightmare continue? Let's go across to Arvind for more. The second wave, Arvind, of this coronavirus, I mean, is it likely to peak? Is this the peak or is there worse to come? Because April so far has been the deadliest month since the beginning of the pandemic. It's just been cruel. So many families ripped apart, children orphaned. So is this the peak? What are the experts projecting, Arvind?
Yeah, Sarah, the national COVID-19 model, Professor Vidyasagar, who is a professor at the IIT Hyderabad, he heads the committee that has been constituted by the central government in June last year. So their team, consisting of 3 important members, including Maninder Agarwal and other experts, have given a fresh projection dated yesterday, that according to the new projection, what they are saying is that the peak of the second wave can be expected as early as next week. So for that, let's put it in context. The earlier projection by the same team, that is on April 2nd, they had a presentation with the central government officials, and then they had projected saying that the peak of the second wave can be expected in the 3rd week of May, and where they said that the cases will be somewhere around 3 lakh cases. But now they have come up with the revised projection. According to the revised projection, the peak can be expected in the next week itself. So that's a very good information. That's a good information that we have got as of this moment. What is the second very important information that we have got from the chief of this particular committee is that during the peak of the next week, we can expect the cases to surge from 3.8 lakh cases to 4.2 lakh cases. So that's scary. That's a worrying. That's a cause of worry. That's what we are getting to hear from him. Also, what he is saying is that after the peak, we can expect the cases to start having a decline trend from the May 12th itself. So this is another important information that they have given as part of the projection. But still, we have to wait for the reality, wait for the numbers to climb down after May 12th. Also, what is another very important information that we have got from him is that even in March, early March, the March first week itself, they did red flag to the central government saying that the second wave is coming. That's what he is saying, that though it's not formally communicated to the government, but it was informally communicated to the government. And the next presentation took place on April 2nd, and then they have revised the projection yesterday. So projecting that the peak of the second wave can be expected next week itself. Sarah?
So peak still a whole week away. Thank you. Thanks, Arvind, for that. So as India is struggling, we're struggling to contain this COVID surge. Tomorrow, May 1st, 2021, was to be the launch of the most ambitious, the most crucial phase of India's nationwide coronavirus vaccination drive. Touted as one of the largest in the world. The centre was to set up to open up the vaccination for citizens above 18 years of age from tomorrow, that is the 1st of May. However, Phase 3 of the vaccination drive has run into a roadblock even before it has taken off, with many states and union territories complaining of a shortage in vaccine supplies.
30-year-old Vivian Albert was eagerly looking forward to his first jab after booking an appointment on the CoWIN app 2 days ago. But this message means he won't be able to take the vaccine on the 1st of May.
Earlier today, I got a message from the center that it has been cancelled since there are no vaccination available.
Young India is clearly in for a disappointment. With vaccine stocks in short supply, most in the age group 18 to 44 won't be able to take the jab on the 1st.
सबसे पहले तो मेरी आप सब लोगों से निवेदन है कि अभी कल आप सेंटरों पे लाइन में मत लगिएगा.
We are requesting the people of Karnataka, especially those who are above 18 years up to 44 years, to refrain from going to the hospitals thinking that you may be vaccinated tomorrow.
In state after state, it's a similar situation. There are just not enough vaccines to go around.
We come to you from a vaccination center run by the Chennai Corporation at the Adyar area. A steady stream of visitors under the 45 plus category to get themselves inoculated. But tomorrow, Tamil Nadu will not kickstart the 3rd phase for 18 plus category.
After the state government's SOS, the Serum Institute will now send Rajasthan 3 lakh doses. And to begin with, the state plans to inoculate people between the 35 to 44 एज ग्रुप.
अभी कल हमें पता चला, वहाँ के अधिकारियों को फोन आया कि हम आपको 3 लाख वैक्सीन दे सकते हैं. अब आप बताइए कि इतने बड़ी संख्या है बेनिफिशरीज की, अब 3 लाख डोज में हम किसको लगाएं, किसको छोड़ें?
All states in the northeast will not launch the vaccination expansion as scheduled. What's adding to the confusion, private hospitals so far efficiently involved in the vaccination drive will also not be able to participate in the new rollout.
We are waiting for the SOP from where we have to procure the medicines or the vaccines, because till now we are not contacting any of the private company because it is not available also.
Maharashtra, Bihar, West Bengal, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Most states will not be able to inoculate the 18 to 44 age group on the 1st. In Kerala, despite these long lines, the daily vaccinations have seen a dip, crossing the 1.5 lakh mark just twice in the last 10 days. The state government has maintained that their priority is to vaccinate beneficiaries who need a second dose.
According to sources, the state has now written to the centre that due to acute shortage of vaccinations, they are likely to stop vaccinating beneficiaries that need their first dose and instead focus on those that need their second.
Jammu and Kashmir say vaccine manufacturers have informed them it will take at least 20 days for the supply to start to states, as the priority is to complete the central government's orders first.
Manufacturers का कहना है कि जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के ऑर्डर्स हैं उनको इम्प्लीमेंट करना उनके लिए पहली प्रायोरिटी, और स्टेट्स को जो सप्लाई देनी है उन्होंने वैक्सीन की वो देने में उनको 15-20 दिन लग सकते हैं.
And as the country's vaccination drive hits a roadblock just ahead of its most ambitious expansion yet, young India, eagerly awaiting for their turn to take the jab, will have to wait a little longer. NDTV Bureau Report.